In a cozy corner of the universe, where dreams twinkled like stars, there lived a round, fuzzy alien named Zuzu. With her pastel fur shimmering softly under the starlight and twinkly eyes that sparkled with delight, Zuzu had a very special mission. She floated in her giggle-powered spaceship, crafted from the softest pillows, and traveled from star to collect laughter. Zuzu believed that every sweet giggle created a radiant star, lighting up the dreamy cosmos. One gentle night, as the lavender clouds floated serenely in the sky, Zuzu set out on a new journey. Comet Pup, her tiny, bouncy friend with a tail that sparkled like a shooting star, zoomed along beside her. Comet Pup loved to sniff out giggles, and with each joyful bark, he helped Zuzu find the most playful dreams. Together, they soared through the velvety darkness, listening for the sounds of laughter echoing across the galactic horizon. They reached a twinkling planet covered in soft, fluffy clouds. Zuzu peered out of her spaceship and giggled with excitement. "Let's see if we can find some giggles here, Comet Pup." With a triumphant bark, Comet Pup sniffed the air, his nose twitching with delight. They hopped across the squishy, cloud-like ground, and soon they heard a chorus of laughter that bubbled up like sparkling lemonade. Following the sound, they discovered a group of playful star bunnies, bounding with joy. The bunnies' laughter danced through the air like soft music, and Zuzu couldn't help but join in, her own giggles mixing with theirs. "What a wonderful laughter melody!" she exclaimed, as she gathered the giggles in her special giggle jar, a shimmering treasure that sparkled with happiness. Feeling filled with joy, Zuzu and Comet Pup continued their voyage, floating through the soft spaces of the Dream Nebula. They soon encountered Snorblorb, a grumpy but lovable snoring star who twinkled faintly in the dark sky. Snorblorb grumbled as they approached. "What do you want, you chatterboxes? I just want a nap." But Zuzu could see a twinkle in his sleepy eyes, and she knew his grumpy facade hid a love for laughter. Zuzu tiptoed closer and said softly, "Oh, dear Snorblorb, won't you share a giggle with us? Your laughter can light up the Dream Nebula like a million stars." Snorblorb pretended to be annoyed, but a tiny chuckle escaped his lips at Zuzu's sweet words. Comet Pup bounced excitedly, and with each gentle nuzzle he gave to Snorblorb, the grumpy star started to chuckle more and more. Before they knew it, Snorblorb was bubbling with laughter, and each delightful sound shimmered brightly, turning into twinkling stars that joined the Dream Nebula. The whole universe seemed to glow in celebration. Zuzu filled her giggle jar with the celestial laughter, and Comet Pup pranced joyfully around his new friend. As the adventures of the night came to a close, Zuzu, Comet Pup, and Snorblorb floated back towards the soft shades of morning. The stars they had created with laughter twinkled down on them, reminding the universe that joy and laughter could always be found, even in the grumpiest of hearts. "Well done, my friends," Zuzu cheered, her voice like a gentle breeze. "Together, we've filled the dream universe with the happiest of stars." Wrapped in warmth and happiness, the fluffy trio embraced, knowing that more adventures awaited them in the magical cosmos. And so, as the stars began to fade into the dawn, Zuzu and her friends drifted home, their hearts light and their giggle jar brimming with laughter. "Until next time, Comet Pup and Snorblorb," whispered Zuzu as she nestled into the softness of her pillow spaceship, her eyes fluttering like the gentle wings of a butterfly. And with a soft sigh, peaceful dreams carried them away, into the wonder of the universe and beyond, where laughter was always just a giggle away.